Welcome. This is the officially unofficial geek channel. My name is Carrie Quinn. This is another installment of Carrie Reads. So here we go. We're going to talk about today. We're going to get, actually, you know what? We're going to get to that in a moment. What I want to do right now, what at the top of the show, I want to make sure that you know, as my viewer, as maybe you're not a regular viewer, maybe you haven't found the reason or occasion to subscribe to my channel. Well, you know what? I'm going to give you a reason to subscribe to my channel. Besides the really awesome content here, we're doing a Road to 250 giveaway in which we are giving away the first appearance of Amanda Waller. And we are also giving away the facsimile foil copy, the foil cover facsimile edition of the Amazing Spider-Man number 252 that came out recently. It is foil, it is shiny, and it is pretty, along with anything else I can find to throw in before we reach 250. Now, how do you get entered to possibly win this lovely prize? I'll tell you guys. I'll tell you. You're going to like and comment on this video after you subscribe to my channel. Yes, it's that easy. Subscribe to the channel so we can actually get the number to go up. All right. So we can get to 250. And like and comment. Subscribe if you haven't already. Like, comment. It's as easy as that. And you know, another way that you can win or enter to win this prize is what you would do is you actually take this video, you share it on social media, and you tag me. That gets you another entry to the giveaway as well. And I'm keeping track of these. I've got a couple entries already. And I know you're like, hey, it's so easy. I just like, comment, subscribe, and I'm entered. I'm entered. It's easy as that. Okay. So more information about that, just kind of like maybe not necessarily any more information I've already given, but information just kind of laid out in writing down below in the description. Check it out. But let's get on with the game as it is right now. Guys, this is Carrie Reads, where basically I read something other than my regular weekly floppies that I read, comic issues that I read from my Spoilertastic weekly comic review, and I tell you what I thought of what I read. This could be anything from poetry, books of poetry, to graphic novels, collected editions, and also regular books, regular novels. Like I recently did a review of The Many Deaths of Layla Starr. I finally read that. Did a review, a glowing review of Many Deaths of Layla Starr. I also recently read a novel called Bright Young Women. That's also another review that I did here on the channel if you want to go back and you want to check that out. So, um, yeah, but let's go ahead and get into what I read this week. And right now, this has been one of those things where I feel like I've been kind of late to the game, in regards to cartoonist kayfabe. It's a channel here on YouTube that is done daily with Ed Piskor, comic creator, and Jim Rugg, comic creator. And one of the things that they do is they highlight all their work, so that you know where you can find them and their work. And there's this one comic that Jim Rugg has done that I don't know what about it, but like I looked at it, and for some reason the imagery that he's showing like in the videos like appealed to me. So I was like, okay, so you know what? I'm going to check out, see if I can find on Comixology, because some of these things I've been reading on Comixology. I actually have a couple that I'm going to do a poll later on social media, asking people what they think I should read. It's choice between two graphic novels, but collected editions, actually, more like. Um, but I've been finding a lot of this stuff on Comixology. So I went and I checked. I was like, what of this character is on Comixology available for me to read? And I found volume 1 of this character, and that is Street Angel. Street Angel, Deadliest Girl Alive, volume 1. I don't know what it is about the idea of Street Angel, but I just looked at it in one of those videos and I was like, you know what? I'm going to check that out. Then I found it in Comixology, and I was like, let's do this. Let's read this. So that's by Jim Rugg, like I mentioned, and Brian Maruca. So Deadliest Girl Alive was published by Image Comics, and it follows Jess, a homeless girl, yet a teenage homeless girl that is also just trying to keep it real and trying to live her life, and also happens to be a ninja, hence the Deadliest Girl Alive moniker. Um, so I have to say that this is really a lot of fun. It is targeted, and it is, the rating on it for age rating is marketed to teens, and it is marketed very much to girls and young women with good reason. And I just have this thought, like when I was reading it, um to me, the style of storytelling, and the style of the character, and the storytelling, and the art just gave me a little bit of a tank girl vibe. So when I started reading it, and I started getting these tank girl vibes, but it was also one of these things that when you're reading it, it's also not like tank girl, in that tank girl can be irreverent, but it's also very adult. Okay. When you're reading, if you happen to be able to get your hands on any old tank girl, I do recommend it. So much fun. I love tank girl. But when you're reading this is very much like, I don't know if this was the intention or not, but the vibe I got from it was very teenage um tank girl, like not teenage tank girl, but like teenage kind of like irreverent teenage fun, but irreverent in a way that parents probably wouldn't mind their kids reading Street Angel. Um, Street Angel. Yeah, parents wouldn't mind their kids reading Street Angel, Deadliest Girl Alive. They probably would mind. I know probably a lot of parents would probably mind their kids reading Tank Girl. If you've ever read Tank Girl, you know what I'm talking about, okay? But this review is about Street Angel. So, Street Angel, like I said, I already said, is Jess. Jess is a teenage girl living on the street. She's homeless, but she's also still attending school, and she has friends, and she has people that she hangs out with, and she's also a ninja. Thus, like I said, the Deadliest Girl Alive moniker. So, this is different, connected but yet not connected stories. So, if you're ever in the wild, and you see individual stories collected of Street Angel, really, you can pick up any of them and read them. You don't necessarily have to read the whole of Volume 1 Street Angel like I did, but I did. So here we are. We're talking about it. And I can tell you, basically, you can open up any story in Street Angel and just go from there. I recently was in a Half Price Books, and I knew that I was already reading Street Angel and Deadliest Girl Alive. I think I had even started it at that point. And I saw a collected, really nice collected hardcover edition of Superhero for a Day, which is one of the stories that is part of this collected issue, or collected collection graphic novel of Street Angel, Deadliest Girl Alive. So I've told you guys, it's a lot like having a teenage friendly version of the kind of comedy and irreverence of Tank Girl. However, it has a lot of heart, but it's also one of these things that it's kind of drawing attention to the idea of different things, but it's also giving you like different social issues, but it's also giving you those in the kind of sense of, maybe you don't want to be exposed to these social issues, but yet we're going to give you comedy, and we're going to give you a fun story. We're going to give you a cute story involving this Street Angel, Jess, who is one of the things that sticks out to me. One is the Ninja Tech story, where she decides that she's going to take the place of, um, she gets attacked by Ninja Tech gear, and she decides she's going to go to Ninja Tech and get her revenge. And when she goes to Ninja Tech to get her revenge, it's like an office building, and they're all wearing like ski masks. And it's all like there's cubicles, and everybody's talking about normal shit, like, but they're like a Ninja Tech company, and that one was a lot of fun. Um, Another one that stood out to me was, oh my god, okay, so there's some cool holiday ones in there, and I don't want to like overshadow these at all. Like the story starts out actually with a reprinting of the Street Angels dog. Um, which I believe was a free comic book day book a number of years back. Um, and that was really cute. The Christmas and Halloween special were really cute. Those are in here as well. And then the one that really stands out to me that I absolutely love, the story that just blew me away, I absolutely loved it, was Street Angel Goes to Juvie, and what happens when a street angel is picked up for whatever. You don't even know what she's picked up for. And she goes to juvenile detention. And basically, it's like she's just like really excited because um, she is like, I get off the streets and I get all these meals. And you find out that she's actually done it. She's gotten herself thrown into juvie because she has a specific mission that she has to do. Um, but she's just like all excited because she's like, do we get snacks? Like, and she's all excited about the 3 square meals a day and everything like that. She's just like, she's got a bed to sleep in. She's all like, I thought it was wonderfully, I thought it was wonderfully done, and it was a lot of fun to read. So, uh, I will probably try to look for more if there is more Street Angel in the future. I'm probably gonna try to look into it and find it. But um, I'm gonna go ahead and leave it at that. Like there's no complaints on my end involving Street Angel by Jim Rugg and let's make sure we got all the names correctly. Jim Rugg, Brian Marca, and Image Comics. Thank you very much. This was a lot of fun. Um, Oh man. Oh, there's a story where she goes to a gang recruitment because she's told there'll be food. Isn't that any of us? Really, like I don't think we all just like end up like regularly getting invited to like gang recruitments, but like how many times have you gone to something like a party or what have you? You're not really into the party, but you know there'll be free food and you go? Like yeah. You go not necessarily because you're really all that like jazzed about the party, but you know there'll be free food. Sometimes it's like she basically is like, yeah, I'll go because there's gonna be food. You know, um, it's awesome. It's awesome. I feel it. I feel it. I feel it. She went to the party only because there's free food, y'all. If you don't feel that in your soul, I don't know. I don't know. You're way more adjusted than I am as a person. Okay. Honestly, you're way more better adjusted than I am as a person. If you go to parties solely for the act of being at a party and not because there'll be food. Okay. Free food, y'all. And all you just got to show up. And sometimes people have cats. Sometimes people have animals that you can also pet and eat free food. That's just what I'm saying. I get this. I get Street Angel. I get Street Angel. Let me tell you. Let me see if I can get this cover up here. Can kind of see it on my phone because that's how I read Comixology, y'all. But that is Street Angel. Let's see here. Yep, that is Street Angel. Deadliest Girl Alive. That was a lot of fun, guys. I hope they're all this fun. I really loved I obviously really loved Mini Desolayla Star. Okay. Um, I obviously really loved that one. And I really love this one. And I don't have anything bad to say about either one of them. I mean, if you're also like, let me tell you something. Let me just say this. If you're an adult and you like Tank Girl, you're probably going to love Street Angel. Okay. And it's going to be one of those things where, like, if you're an adult that loved Tank Girl, but you were not ready to share it with your teenage girl, your teenage daughter, your teenager at all, but you want to be like, let me see if maybe someday I can show her Tank Girl or him Tank Girl, right? You can show them Street Angel, and then you'd be like, okay, all right, someday this kid is going to be ready for some Tank Girl because yeah, let me tell you, I don't even know. I don't even know if like that was even like an intention at all. But yeah. Anyways, guys, if you want a hand in picking my next read, this is going to be something I'm going to post like right after I finish posting this video. This video is going to post on Tuesday. Actually, you know what? I'm going to probably have it decided by then. If you By this point, if you are not following me on social media, you need to be following me on social media. So you're probably not going to, because this video is not going to drop. I'm filming this on Saturday. This video is not going to drop on the YouTube until like Tuesday. Quite honestly, it's not going to drop until Tuesday. And I'm probably already going to be decided on what I'm reading. So if you want for next week, if you want any kind of like pull on like decisions that I make, like what am I reading next? What am I watching next? What am I doing next? Follow me on social media because I think those are going to start coming up on social media a lot more. Eventually, you're going to get to the point where you're going to want to, if you feel like you could benefit from watching and benefit from extra added content, there's going to eventually be a Patreon. I'm shooting for the Patreon to be ready to go by the end of March. Okay. There's certain other things that I want to do before I make sure that the Patreon is ready to go. So certain other things that need to be ready and already operating. And I'm trying to give myself enough time because I'm also writing. I'm also doing all these other things. I have my day job as well. So, yeah. I'm trying to give myself enough leeway. I'm shooting now for the Patreon to be ready by the end of March. So if you want to support the channel that way, you can as well. But right now, all we're really asking for is a like, subscribe, share, all that kind of stuff, comment. Yeah. But anyways, let me know if you've read Street Angel, Deadliest Girl Alive in the comments. There you go. You can like this and then comment if you have read Street Angel. Okay? And you can let me know what you thought of it if you've read it. And if you haven't read Street Angel, you can like this video still. And then you can comment, hey, I've never read Street Angel, and I might read it based on your review, or I might not read it based on your review. That works as well. And guess what that gets you? As long as you're subscribed to the channel, that gets you an entry into my giveaway. This is brilliance. Okay, that's I could see my face doing that, and that looks scary. So I apologize. But until next time, keep your eyes and ears open. If you see something, say something. And remember, the complacent never make a difference. So in 2024, go out there, make a difference, get your voice heard, get your feet stomping on something. And until next time, this has been the Carrie Reads, officially unofficial geek channel, and I'll be seeing ya. Bye.